Hi Discovery. Today we're going to talk about the wonderful plants in the rainforest. Tall trees, short trees, trees with big leaves, trees with small leaves. There are many different kinds of trees in the rainforest. These are bromeliads. This is a rafflesia. This is an orchid. This is a Iana. Mosses, ferns, and beautiful flowers called orchids grow on the bark of many trees. Cup-shaped plants called bromeliads grow there too. They fill with water when it rains. Many creatures drink water from these pools. Rainforests are also filled with vines, thick, woody vines called Ianas that twist up tree trunks and loop through branches. The rafflesia plant has the world's largest flower. It's bigger than a car tire. This plant grows in rainforests in Southeast Asia. Land of forests. The Amazon basin contains the world's largest tropical forest, 10 times the size of Spain. Most of the basin is covered in lowland rainforest, which gets plenty of rain, so the trees here grow faster and taller than anywhere else in the Amazon rainforest. This region is also home to other types of forests, depending on the climate and the geography. So this is a palm. These are some leaves that you'll find in the rainforest. Among the southern edge of the Amazon rainforest, where it is a little drier, the forest is dominated by palm trees. The most common type of palm is the babasu, which local people use both as a building material and as a source of wood. You'll find woody vines. Can you see those? Ianas are thick woody vines that grow up from the ground using the branches of trees to support them. Once it reaches sunlight, the liana spreads out, running from tree to tree, sprouting leafy branches. A liana forest grows in places in which trees are widely spaced, and the vines can fill the gaps between them. It is most common in the hills to the south of the Amazon River's mouth. Here's a cool picture. Underwater roots. After heavy rains, river levels in the Amazon can rise by several yards, leading to flooding in large parts of the rainforest. Roots need air to function well, so trees in the flooded forest do not grow as tall as in other areas, since their roots are submerged. Cloud forest. See how it's sort of like misty, like it's like a cloud? Mountain forests are known as cloud forests, as they are often shrouded in thick fog. The weather on a mountain slope is different from that in the lowlands. It rains less and its temperature is lower. The trees there do not grow as tall and are often covered with moss and creepers. Here you can see your little spider monkey. Near the Atlantic, a woolly spider monkey can be seen climbing a vine in the Atlantic forest on the Brazilian highlands near the Atlantic Ocean. A band of hills cuts off this area from the main Amazon basin. Much of the wildlife found here is unique to this region. The area is also one of the most deforested zones in South America, and many of its animals are endangered. You can see all these pretty ferns down here. Plants and fungi. Of the 40,000 species of plant in the Amazon rainforest, only about a third are trees. The rest include plants without roots that collect water from the air, long creepers, and even species that catch insects. This region also teems with fungi, many of which grow in the soil and turn dead leaves into vital nutrients for plants. This is the kapok or kopok tree. Growing to roughly 230 feet tall, it's about 10 feet around the base. The kapok tree is one of the largest trees in the rainforest. Its trunk grows large buttresses roots, which help support the tree. Why do you think this tree is so tall? Think. those leaves have to get high up into the sky to reach the sunlight so the tree can make food for itself, right? And if you're super, super tall, remember, if I'm building a tower and I make the bottom really small, is it going to be able to hold something tall on top of it? No, I need a big, strong base at the bottom if it's going to hold something tall up top. This is a plant that eats bugs. Sundews live in swampy regions of the rainforest. Their leaves are covered in soft tentacles that are coated in sticky liquid. When an insect lands on a leaf, it becomes stuck. The leaf then curls around the insect and digests it, extracting useful nutrients. Plant ponds. This poison dart frog raises its tadpole in a small pond that has formed in the base of a bromelade plant. Bromeliads have fleshy leaves that fan out in circles, creating bowl shapes. This is a strangler fig. See all these different stems that grow up. And we have up in the air. Can you see that? About a quarter of the rainforest plants do not grow on long stems or trunks to reach the sunlight. Instead, they grow on bigger plants above the ground. These plants, called epiphytes, have leaves, flowers, and fruits, but no true roots. They get the water they need just from the moisture in the air. So here's spores. These are like forest mushrooms. They're going to grow because remember, on the forest floor of the rainforest, it's going to be kind of moist and wet, and the sunlight never is going to reach down there. So all this fungus down there breaks up all the waste in the forest, and then they will grow right up inside like dead wood or leaves, and this helps to keep all these rotting dead things, you know, not just being yucky down at the bottom of the forest floor. And then they also release a lot of nutrients into the soil. So the things that do have, you know, roots into the ground have plenty of vitamins to grow. So now I want you to go, if you have some construction paper, or maybe you can even color on other paper and then cut out. If you might have some colorful maybe wrapping paper that you can use, or tissue paper that your mom uses to pack inside gift bags, whatever you can find around your house. Go and make some leaves and vines and beautiful flowers to add to your rainforest art that you started yesterday with your layers. All right, I'll see you later.